All right, I think we're live now. So, hey, it's Ross Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. We're here playing a Labyrinth Signal. This is a new horror RPG that I am working on. You can currently get the beta of it on Role Playing, the RPPR Patreon, which you can see here. It is a yeah. Here's a little preview of it, or here's a description of our podcast about it. But yeah, um, anyway, Labyrinth Signal is action horror themed, D20 combat, but I figured out a system to make D20 combat a little more balanced, I guess you could say. So we'll see how it goes. I ran the scenario at Gen Con this year. It worked well, but I've tweaked it a little bit, and I'm eventually writing this to be published on the Patreon for members to get the PDF and run it themselves. It'll be dual statted for Labyrinth Signal and Cthulhu Eternal. Cthulhu Eternal is a personnel-based system with sanity mechanics similar to Call of Cthulhu or Delta Green. And let's talk about this scenario. So alienation of the flesh is this is a modern day, but with one problem: a new disease called tissue alienation syndrome (TAS). Is a new disease that has surfaced only a few years ago, but has devastated millions of people around the world. Victims become alienated from different parts of their own body, including limbs and internal organs. As the disease progresses, alienated parts begin to mutate, developing teratoma and harming the host. It is not fatal usually, but victims suffer from intense pain, stress, and anxiety from the disease. It has disabled huge swaths of the population, threatens to become the next global pandemic. And our two players here today are people who suffer from this in the early stages of TAS and have agreed for an experimental procedure to treat them at the let's see, what is the name of the clinic? What is it? The Granberg Clinic. The Granberg Clinic is in a remote area. It was recently built by a company called New Life, NU-Life. And let's talk about our patients here today. So first up, we have Max. Please tell us about your patient, your character.
Stu Baker is just a honest, hardworking man who works with very eccentric, strange people. He just started noticing that his joints started acting up, suffering from TAS, as it turns out. He's here to sit there so he can get some of his mobility back.
All right. Stu is, fortunately caught in the early stages, so he's a candidate for this experimental procedure that should, it's proven well so far, but they need, more human testing to go through. So you went to the Granberg Clinic out here in the middle of nowhere in a heavily wooded area, we'll say like rural Minnesota, just out there, nowhere. So and then next, let's see here. Next up, we have Scribblykins. Please tell us about Nala Rester.
Naylor Rester works as a medical intern for a security facility under the medical corporation parasol. She's been hiding her condition, essentially. She's been alienated from essentially her lungs, just breathing difficulties, and she's taking medicine to combat that, but it's getting worse. That she thinks it'll be discovered, and she gets fired from her surprisingly well-paid job at Parasol.
All right. So the two of you remember coming to the clinic, they and checking in. They have their own patient housing here. In fact, I will show you. There are maps of this. I'll show you in a second. But after you check in, it all kind of gets hazy after that. And so as we begin the scenario, both of you wake up in a darkened room. Each of you are lying on a bed wearing surgical gowns and patient gown, and the lights are off, but there's the doors ajar and there's light in the hallway that flickering. and you're both awakened by the sound of glass shattering down the hallway and a scream. And both of you wake up and see each other across the room, and you each feel pain on your in your chest and abdomen region. So Stu, what do you want to do?
I get up bewildered. Uh, I just say, idly, just what's going on? What was that?
No, I'm testing myself and my chest region. Do I still have breathing difficulties?
You do not, but you do when you touch your chest, you can feel scars there that were not there before.
These
Is my
were we
character
operated on? Was I operated on? Sorry, I'm. What was who screamed?
I don't know. You have just as good a clue as I do.
Oh dear, this isn't normal. Where's my medicine? I had some pain pills. I'm looking around for my personal belongings.
There is a shelf or like a cabinet in the middle of the room by your bed. You get up. That's the only, and there's like a a little end table, a little or a little nightstand next to your bed. But you go to the cabinet and you can see your clothes are there. And you hear more like the sounds of like furniture being shoved aside or something like that, like someone like ransacking a room down the hall. Like things breaking, and like angry sort of guttural yelping or screaming.
I look to the other guy and just, what the hell?
This sounds kind of like my company's here. This sounds somewhat familiar to me, except all the, grunting and screaming. They're screaming, right?
There was yelping and screaming, yeah.
Okay. It's a familiar sound to me. Just stuff getting broken, knocked over. I'm used to just this chaotic environment of just the place I work for. We're not a very good moving company.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You also see when Nala opens up the cabinet. You see your clothes there as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like eyeing up this big, strong dude as I contemplate changing into my actual clothes in front of him. Is there any kind of like screen or something I can just grab my clothes? And
there's a privacy
run
screen
behind.
Yeah.
Oh, I turn and face the corner. I sit there. I give them all the privacy they need.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be jumping into my clothes.
Okay, so the first thing, it sounds like both of you want to change into your clothes.
I'm gonna check out my pained regions for that scarring. Also, while I'm doing this,
there are a series of scars on your chest. It looks precise, but it looks like they've been healed. But it's kind of weird. They feel very tender, and that's when you feel like you see a ripple in your chest as like something moves, something long, ropey move independently in your chest. There,
I suppress a scream.
Mm-hmm.
Like you hear the kind of like noise at that from behind the privacy scream. What the?
Stu, you notice similar scars. I mean, you don't know they're similar, but you notice surgical scars on your chest as well as you are changing.
I am happy that I'm no longer completely stiff and it's just tenderness. I try not to whirl around just yet because I don't know if they're decent, but the yelp has my attention.
All right. The sounds down the hallway have stopped, at least the loud ones. You can hear a door creak open down the hallway, and then you hear like bare feet on tile coming from outside, like loudly stamping, and like a dragging metallic sound.
That sounds bad. I snap to and kind of look around for something to hide behind, or maybe something to use as a weapon.
There's not really anywhere to hide. This room is very minimally set up.
I
Sue?
am dumb. I am dumb enough to sit there and slowly poke my head around the corner of the door.
Okay. You see a person, Railfin in a patient gown, but there's blood spattered on it. And this person looks wrong. Their mouth is elongated. Their teeth are noticeably larger and pointier. And they have like bits of flesh like dangling off their neck, like little tumors. And you notice an extra row of teeth on their cheek, like teeth are growing out of their cheek. They're dragging a IV stand. They're still hooked up to an IV, and they have been using it. The IV itself is in very rough shape. It looks like they use it as a battering, something to as a club. And I will roll for you, as I assume you want to kind of duck your head in before they notice you.
That's a good idea. We need to get a game plan together. They need to run, and I need to make sure that I'm between whatever that thing is and them, because I'm supposed
All right.
to be.
You rolled a 14. Your speed is +2, so that's a 16. So that is enough for you to avoid that you whip your head back around before they have a chance to see you. So yeah, but they're coming down the hallway. It looks like they're searching this hallway in every room, and yours is the next room.
What's going on?
There's a thing out there. I don't think it's person shaped. It's person shaped. It's not a person. I don't know what it is.
Oh dear God! Get behind the privacy screen, quick!
I do my best to sit behind the screen. Why not?
Okay. All right. Yeah, there are things you can use as weapons here. Improvise. Like I said, there's a nightstand. There's the little lamp. There's also a pitcher of water, and a couple of they're plastic cups. But I mean, I guess, yeah.
I'll take the pitcher. I'll point out the lamp to this strong guy I've awoken together with, and I just okay. If they'll search the room, they'll find us, but we can get them first, right?
I guess I'm used to furniture and stuff. I guess I could get it with a nightstand.
Or we close the door behind us and lock them in or something.
You have a better head on your shoulders. I don't know anything that's happening. I don't know.
But something is wrong with us. I don't know who you are, but something is wrong. At least with me, something is very wrong. And
I think I feel something squirmed in my chest.
Yes, definitely something moved in your chest, and it felt wrong in a way it's never felt like before. So, but as you two are whispering to each other behind the privacy screen, you hear the door open, and you hear the footsteps and the sound of metal dragging on tile as the door is shoved open, and then the door swings closed as the footsteps slowly and methodically start like getting closer and closer. As it's hard to pinpoint exactly where they are because you're just hearing them, but it's only a matter of seconds before the footsteps come to in front of the privacy screen. So you tell me when you want to act.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Would it be possible for me to knock it down and us to run out of the room?
The door closed behind you, so you'd have to. It's like it's one of these heavy institutional door, so you'd have to spend an action to pull open the door. You can't just run there. So you could do that, but like, the guy would have to the person in the room with you, whatever you want to call it, would have a chance to you can't just run out the room, right? You have to open the door. So you have to slow them down somehow. So what they're coming to the privacy screen. What is your plans to?
I want them not to be able to hurt the person next to me. Can I sit there, restrain them, knock them down, and give the other person a chance?
So you want to like wait till they get close and then launch a jump, surprise attack on them?
Yes. I'm not trying to hurt. I'm not really trying to hurt them because I don't know what's going on. They could be some car accident victim, as far as I'm concerned. I just want the person with me to have breathing room to act without being accosted.
Okay. So, and then you can see, Nala, you can see Stu tense up, ready to act. What are you wanting to do for your first action? So,
I'm gonna distract this thing, like throw water in its face or something.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like both. Yeah. If you want to distract it, you could throw water in its face. That would be distracting. And especially if you get in its eyes, assuming it still uses eyes to see. So both of you are wanting to ambush and then do what they in the rules are called take a risk or / a stunt, rather than just attack for damage. So first off, this, in order to go first, you usually have to make some kind of attribute check to ambush or avoid being ambushed. So this is going to be speed, because this is you launching yourself out as fast as possible. This is not intelligence because you're not hiding, or outwitting them. You're just trying to act faster than they are. So I'm going to say the difficulty rating is 12, which is a standard check on a d20 plus your so I'll roll for Stu. Let's see, it looks like, Stu, you got to roll a 10 and your attribute bonus is +2. So that means you and then
I got a 13 and
a natural 13. So both of you get to go first, and so you get to ambush. Let's see here. Each ambushing PC gets 1 CM, that's a combo meter, and can perform 1 action. So combo meter is an essential mechanic in this game. It starts at 0 in combat, but because you're ambushing, you get to start with 1, and then and can perform a 1 action. So take a risk. So I would say you're trying to basically you could just sort of body check the creature and knock him down, right? He won't be hurt, but he'll be prone and stunned for an round. So it's going to be a DR12 strength check, and of course you have +3 to strength. So let's see here, but you rolled a 5, now so that would fail. Now you do have mover for weirdos as a background, so once around or once per scene you can activate that as to get advantage on a roll, so you could do that if you want to.
So how does that work?
Backgrounds are, basically I could see it being a mover for weirdos. You're a big guy using to move heavy things around fast, so you could justify that your background as being a mover would make you better at body checking people.
Sometimes when you're a mover for weirdos, you have to be a mover off weirdos.
Yeah, so you can say once per scene. So in this case, this fight, you can activate that background and get advantage on a roll. And advantage means you get to roll twice and keep the better of the 2 rolls.
Yes, I would like to do that.
All right, so I'm rolling again, but this time you rolled a 30, so it's just not happening. However, Nala, you can this is going to be DR12 speed check to throw the water in the patient's eyes.
Oh, so close. 11 out of 0.
And your speed is +0, so and being a medical intern I don't think would really help.
No, not really.
Yeah. So
We flail like
yeah.
civilians.
Mm-hmm. Now, so both of you flail ineffectually, and you can see the thing. You know, the deranged patient, the mutated patient, is there, and he has bloodlust in his eyes, and so now we're gonna go to standard combat. So initiative, you can choose to go after the initiative, after the enemy, and gain 1 CM right off the bat. And then if you want to go first, you need to make a DR12 speed check. If you succeed, you start the battle with 1 CM and go first. And then if multiple characters go first, yeah, they go in order of adjusted speed. So basically, if you choose to let the enemy go first, you gain an additional CM before you act. But the enemy gets to act first. So do you want to risk the roll and go first, or do you want to let the enemy act first and then go after them?
Do I have my hands on the nightstand? Can I hit it with a nightstick?
I'd say yeah. You have a the little nightstand. Yeah, it's one of those little rolly cart things. So yeah, it's relatively small. I mean it's an improvised weapon, which means improvised weapons break if you look in the item section of the PDF. Let's see here. Improvised weapon. They are fragile, so it'll break unless you spin 1 combo meter to have the weapon not break. But it'll do a d6 plus 3 damage. So, yeah.
If I fail the speed check, I'll just break the nightstand. I won't have it.
No, if you fail the speed check, the monster gets to go first, and you don't get any bonus CO. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does. I would like to risk it. I want to make the speed check.
Okay. Oh yeah, Scribby on that player for me. I just need to make those bigger. I didn't realize. I forgot about negative. I didn't realize that I forgot that could be a 2-digit thing with negatives.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah. All right, good point. So all right. And what about you? Do you let's see what look at your roll first. So you got a 6, so you failed your speed check. So
that's fine.
Nala, Scribbly, do you want to try and go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and you failed, so
yes.
It's going to go first. So it is going to attack the bigger person. It's going to attack Stu. Now, monsters just automatically hit unless you choose to defend. Now, if you let's see here, combat. Where is the combat? Combat page 6. Now, if you want to defend this action to dodge or parry this attack, Stu, you'd be giving up your own action. So, do you want to take the damage, or do you want to defend against it?
If it's focused on me, I'll defend against it.
Okay. Now you can block it with the nightstand by making a strength check. You could dodge out of the way with speed. Yeah.
I guess I'm more nimble on my feet than I look. I use speed and sit there trying to step out of the way.
All right. You rolled a 19. So the monster lunges at you. You notice its fingers are now jagged claws, and its fingernails and bones have like erupted out of its finger. But these jagged nails miss you by inches. You can feel the wind as it tries to go for the jugular. So you gain 1 CM for being attacked and surviving. And then you get to go next. So you get another CM. So you're up to 3 CM. And if you had the PDF out, or if you don't have the PDF,
I have no.
Didn't he use his action on defending?
Oh yeah, that's right. He did. Yeah. So yeah, you have 3 CM, but that's your turn. So yeah. Good point. Nala, it's your turn now. You gain 1 CM. What do you want to do? So you're
I'm at 2 CM.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get the monster to trip itself up in its weapon.
Okay, that's another stunt. And are you just using fancy footwork, or are you going to try and outwit it? If yeah,
It
how do you,
would be like trying to get it to tangle itself with the
oh, the IV
what
drip.
the ivy drip.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Yeah, you can grab at it and pull it at just the right time, and I'll let you use intelligence for this. DR12.
Yep. That makes it 14, 11 natural.
All right. So that stunt, you don't do any damage to it, but you do manage to trip it up. It is knocked to the ground and will lose its next action as it pulls itself up. So we have a new round. The monster automatically goes last because it's because of the stunt. So Stu, it's your turn again on round 2. You gain 1 CM. What do you want to do?
I sit there and while it's down, I club it as hard as I can.
Okay. You will have advantage on this roll because it is prone. So I'll roll twice just to see if you get a natural 20. You get close. You get a 19 plus 3. So 22. That you club it down. Do you want to spend any CM on combat abilities? I should have asked that. Let's see here. So there's power. There's
Remember, since it was also the start of your turn, you get another combo.
So let's see here. Automatically succeed. Roll damage is normal. You already did that. You could take an extra action for 4 CM and try to go again, or you could make it a stronger attack. And or you could reserve it to tough it out. Yeah, you want to, yeah, what, I don't know if you can see the chart, the table, but let's see here. Since you're on your phone, what do you just see the screen that I've pulled up? I could just pull up the PDF as a thing. In fact, I'll just do that. All right. Can you see this in the? Oh,
I think he dropped you.
yeah. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
back,
Since he's on the phone, yeah. All right. So I pulled it up on the screen share. So you hit with your first attack, and I could just roll damage. We could see what happens. But you have what, like 5 CM now, so you could spend 4 of it to take an extra action and attack again. Yeah.
Yes, that seems like a great idea.
Okay. All right. So let's see what happens to your first attack. So it does a D6. Also, you could spend 1 to keep your nightstand intact. So I'm just spend all of your CM.
Let's see.
Otherwise,
I have to spend 1 CM to keep my weapon. I don't want to be disarmed.
okay. All right. So your first attack does 1 damage. Plus 3 because of your strength bonus. That's 4 damage. That is now the way damage works in Labyrinth Signal is it's all or nothing for a lot of enemies. You have to meet its damage threshold. So it you inflict 4 damage. It actually doesn't get through its damage threshold. So it is still intact. Takes no damage from it. However, it does gain a new status condition called vulnerable. All future attacks inflict +1 damage on it. So every single attack that inflicts anything will increase vulnerable by +1. So, but you have an extra action, and your nightstand's intact. What do you want to do for your second action? Do you want to attack again?
If I attack again, do I have to spend another CM to keep the item?
You don't have any CM left because you only had 5, and you'd have to spend. You spent 4 to gain the extra action, and then 1 to keep it intact. So if you attack again, it will break. So you could use your second action as a stunt to like not keep it down. Try and
I'll put my foot in the middle of its back as hard as I can and stomp down.
okay, yeah. So it's going to be a strength stunt check, DR12. And that's you rolled a 19 with a plus 3, so that's 22. So you managed to keep it pinned down. And so it will lose its action. So its next action. So let's see here. Anyway, Scribbly. Sorry, Nala. What do you want to do for your action?
Can I maneuver to study the thing, figure out how we can disable it?
You sure
better?
can. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
That's only a 9, though, so I'm not making headway on that.
You do gain 1 on that. So
yeah. So I'm at 4 now, I think.
All right, new round.
That's my round.
Yeah. So new round. It lost its action because of the secondary stunt. So we'll go back to Stu. You gain 1. You're now at 1 CM, so you can make an attack and keep your improv weapon intact.
I hit it again.
All right.
I'm a
simple man with simple tastes.
Well,
it's working so far.
About that.
Well, there's no critical failure rules, I believe. Let's see here. I don't think I put anything in there as is. I know there's a thing for getting a critical success. Critical failure.
What sort of horror game is this, Ross?
Yeah.
Critical failure.
Let's see here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're fine right now. Yeah. Actually,
the scar thing.
Yeah, the scars. Actually, both of you do have a scar. So anytime you roll a natural 1, the scar flares up. Character must exhaust 1 attribute, or the character takes out of action for the scene. So yeah, you do have a scar. So your scar acts up. You feel intense pain in your chest. So this is page 5 of the rules. Here, I'll pull it up on the thing. Let's see here. So yeah, so you have to lose a point in one of your attributes.
Or take your character out of action for the scene, which might be bad in this case.
Yeah.
Can I just yell at them to run? Would that be their leading the scene?
No, the scene is when the monster, you either successfully escape the monster or kill it. The scene is this conflict. The monster definitely wants to kill you. So if you pass out this scene, it's up to Scribbly's character to keep you from getting eaten by the monster.
This could be a very short game as well.
Yeah. So I would recommend losing a point in an attribute. Now you can lower an existing attribute by 1, so you can lower your int by 1 to -1, and this is a temporary thing. So or you could lower. Yeah, what attribute would you want to lower?
I'm okay with lowering ints.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no. Just my mind's racing a million miles a minute.
Yeah. So also that's the other option. You can exhaust an attribute to just automatically succeed at a D20 roll. And then you can lower it. So anyways, your int goes down by 1 as your brain fogs over. You feel an intense pounding headache as your stomach and chest churn. It's more your chest than your stomach. It's yeah. But let's see here. So that is and so then Nala, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna bonk this thing with the water pitcher I'm holding.
Okay. That's also an improvised weapon. So
yep, I have 5 combo points now. So what are my options? I could do a precise hit.
Oh yeah, let me pull up the thing.
And add a stronger attack to that.
Precise hit and stronger attack. Yeah. So you're just rolling a d6, and your strength bonus, I believe, is +0.
Yep.
So yeah, go ahead and roll d6 +1 since it had vulnerable 1. So it had vulnerable 1. You hit it, that's vulnerable 2, and then you did a stronger attack. So now it's at vulnerable +4. So all future attacks will do +4 damage to it.
Yeah, so, I basically bonk it at a person on its head, and it's kind of like weaker because of it.
Yeah, you feel like the skull give way partially. You've definitely fractured the skull of this creature, This form
As a medical intern, I know that's bad. Keep hitting it in the head.
All right, so it's no, it pulls itself up. Stu, you have to step back, or it'll knock you down as it gets up from a surge of adrenaline. And so now you're back in normal initiative. So if you want to try and go before it, you would roll to make a speed check. So Stu, do you want to try to go first?
In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's roll for speed.
All right, let's see. And another natural one. Now you only have one scar. You can't be crit hit. Yeah. So you're going after it, and then
I'll try to go before, and I make it.
Okay. So you're up first. You gain 1 CM for your starting your action.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just try to hit it again, and I'll reserve the CM, I think.
Okay, you're gonna let it break.
Yep, but I do hit it.
Okay. And go ahead and roll damage. D6 plus 4 now.
All right, I'll add that in as well. So that's another 6.
All right, so you
I shatter the water pitcher on top of its head.
You really do. And glass shards embed in its eyes as it grasps at it. It puts its hands up to its face as it backs away from the two of you and starts gurgling and then falls to the ground, twitching. So yay, you've killed it.
Oh, thank God I can breathe still. Okay, that was... What the hell?
I don't know. Why is that? Why is that a thing?
I think something very bad has been going down here. I don't remember anything after getting here. Are we even where we went, or where I went?
There is a window in the room. You can look out the window.
I will. I'll also look at the opportunity to jump out that window.
It is the windows are closed and it's secure. You're not opening this window without getting through. So you look out and you can see you recognize the clinic grounds. You're in the main clinic building, this big building at the top. You had pulled in your stuff. Your items are in the patient housing. There's the parking lot. You can see the office and admin. There's a security station there. The lights are still on there. There's also a fenced off area that is under construction with a massive circular, almost like blast doors for a missile silo, and those are open with a crane hanging over it. There's a utilities building, and just don't pretend you don't see the hatch. That's not for the player version. Yeah, that's the secret door. Sorry. But the little gray path is just a straight walk, a little road. But as you look around, you can see it's night. You see a body in the grass around here. You can see the office admin building. There's a fire coming out of one of the windows. You hear a gunshot maybe in the distance somewhere. And most of the building lights are dark, except a couple of floodlights here in this fenced off area. And the security building is still have lights on. So you're on the ground floor of this building. It's like a 3-story building. It's like a mini hospital. It has surgical rooms and recovery rooms and labs and all the stuff that you would need to do surgery, and definitely ethical, legal, medical science stuff. And this outer line is like a security fence. So 8, 9, 10 feet tall with barbed wire at the top, reinforced. You're not getting through that. There is a gate at the bottom. That's what you see from the window, and you broadly are familiar with the grounds of this place. They did kind of once you checked in, they took you to office admin to do the paperwork, and they took you to patient housing. They kind of showed you pointed out the other buildings, this is where they do their groundbreaking research, and you'll be treated at the clinic. And they didn't tell you about the underground lab. They said, that's under construction, don't worry about that. But yeah. So that's what you see, and then that's where you know where you are. So what do you want to do?
I think we need to figure out what's wrong with us and what was wrong with him. I point down at the dead guy.
Is that what happens if we didn't get the treatment? Was he like late stage?
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean,
There's something bad going on. That's a body over there as well. We should look around and try to find something to defend ourselves with. I don't think I hold like the haft of the water pitcher. I don't think this is good enough as I throw it to the side.
Yeah, you can give me a intelligence check there, Nala, since you're thinking about it.
All right. So d20 plus 3 is 8. Hey.
Okay. With that, you let's see here. Realize the IV stand could be stripped down and turned into a club, which does a regular D6 amount of damage and doesn't break after one hit.
Well, it worked for him. Let's strip down the ivy club because I know how to strip down ivy and then just hand it to Stu.
Okay.
Name's Nala. I'm an intern for Parasol. I did not expect this to happen. They said it would be a safe procedure, but
my name's Stu. I'm starting to think I should have just kept taking ibuprofen and ignored this problem because this isn't worth it.
This is awkward, but can I look at your body?
You're like sure, why not?
All right. Can I study what's going on with him? It's kind of hard to do it yourself, but
yeah. Give me an intelligence check.
All right, that's a 9, so probably no.
You can't figure out exactly what's going on, but like, you like the healing of the scars is weird. They in some ways look like they've been healing for months, but in other ways they look like they're only a couple days old. Like it's a weird pattern of healing. I'll say that. It's
I mutter this more to myself than him, but he gets to hear it.
Yeah, and there is some sort of foreign mass in his body, you think.
Yeah, very, very clinical wording here, but I'm trying not to think about the fact that foreign mass is in me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Deep purple, that's what scars are supposed to be colored, right? That means they're healing good, right?
I'm afraid not.
Do I have infection? Am I going to have to take antibiotics or what?
We have to find out the root cause. That it's like parasites, ordinary parasite, don't behave like this. If it is a parasite, it's whatever this is. I think they must have been researching something very, very new or something very, very weird.
It's just nerves, right? I think I feel like my insides moved a little while ago.
Yes, they don't normally do that.
Oh.
That's why I said parasite. I suppose, like in some cases, muscles acting in a certain ways could be mistaken for maybe, but I don't think so.
I wish you would have
heard. Let's just get going. I'm not sure how long this takes.
All right, you leave your room. The clinic seems to be you can search the main clinic if you want. It looks like the thing that attacked you was going from room to room looking for targets. And it looks like, I mean, he definitely had someone else's blood on his gown. So you can search the main clinic if you want. You could leave and go to any other buildings.
I would suggest going to the security station first to see if we can pick up something better than what you're currently holding in case we meet more victims.
I heard a gunshot. We got to stay out of the darkness. If security's running around shooting at these things, we don't want them to mistake that we're like that thing.
The security building is lit up. It has spotlights out. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
great.
But you don't see like security guards or personnel or anything at the security station.
Roughly, where is that body located that we saw?
Between the main clinic and the security.
Yeah, so we could also check on that body.
They might not be dead. They might just be still or knocked out, or I don't know. I'm going to hope for the best. But we need to save them up. We need not be mistaken as one of those things, I think. But I don't know.
That's fair enough. But if they are shooting people, then they might just be panicking. In that case, we are talking individuals. We're clearly not under whatever effect that made that guy into what he was yet. So we can try to talk our way through this to an extent, I think. Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you leave the clinic, it sounds like you're heading towards security.
Maybe. If Stu really wants to search around, Nala isn't going to leave his side.
All right.
I'm kind of deferring to Nala, so I want to sit there and look around, see if I can't find something useful. Maybe there's somebody else that's sane and normal in the building. I don't have my hopes up, but I'll just defer to them.
Okay. Yeah, you can both I'll roll intelligence for you, and Nala, you can roll intelligence for yourself to see what you can see in the main clinic building. You got an 11 there, Stu, so that is a big fat. You needed a 12, and your intelligence actually now -1. So yeah. So Nala, you can also
21.
roll 21. That's very good. I would say. So one thing, you find a scalpel on the ground as you're looking through the clinic. So that's a knife, which also does a d6 damage and won't break after one hit. So you can stab people. Yeah,
well, a real scalpel might break, to be fair, but yeah.
Well, it's a surgical knife of some kind that will be better than an improvised weapon. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
it's all about how you use them.
Yeah, and you find two things. One, a room with a chair to it, and when you sort of peek in a bit, you made your check. You can see another mutated patient, sort of in the corner, hunched over a body and picking at them. The body is face down on the ground, and the mutated patient is like picking through the remnants of the spinal cord and like cracking open bones in the spine and licking them.
This game really needs sanity mechanics. Anyway,
I thought about that, but I thought it'd be better. It's just player anxiety. Yeah. So you see that, but like the chair's been propped up against it. It looks like the creature is trapped in there. The other thing you see is a computer that is still working and open to a research document. And
inside this room?
Yeah, in a different room.
In a different room.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying you're searching the main clinic. I mean, you're not going systematically. I'd say this is the ground floor of the clinic. The clinic is 3 stories, so you can go upstairs if you want. But on the ground floor, you saw 3 things of note: the knife, the creature trapped in the room, and a open computer with a research document.
Well, I'm beelining towards that research document then.
Yeah. The research document is open to notes on the Fext symbiote. Fext is FEXT. And it talks about the notes on surgical implantation. And it looks like notes on they've been implanting Fex symbiotes into patients, and how it notes on how to improve the grafting process, how to help facilitate making sure that it attaches to the subject's spinal column correctly.
Oh, that's like that Resident Evil 4 game.
The one that got Parasol suing the game company?
I think.
Yeah, I heard about that. Anyway.
So, yeah. Yeah, appears like that's the major surgical procedure done around here, is in implanting these creatures into people.
Yeah, I'm why? How? I mean, I'm breathing okay, so clearly it's doing something, but from the looks of that guy, it's also doing way more than it's supposed to.
Oh, you do see the notes that by when we implant it, we give it these drugs to it kickstarts the healing regenerative process within a 4-hour surgical scar, implantation cuts from the surgery itself are healed thanks to the Fex symbiote. So it has enhanced your healing of the surgical scars it only does that. It only gives you superhuman healing for the surgical scars, but it gives you so yeah, you've definitely had the surgery, and that's why your scars look weird. It healed them quickly, but different,
Or parts of them.
yeah. It's like a different color and it feels weird, and like, yeah, but like basically it you're not Wolverine, but you're Wolverine just for that surgery. So yeah.
You heal up more fully. You don't heal up super fast.
Well, it just heals super fast for the surgery. Like
Because of the
everything else.
drugs.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why you had the surgery like within less than 12 hours ago, and the scars are already healed.
I mean, we can check the date on the computer and like, okay, yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, it's been like 2 days since you've checked in.
Okay. Is there anything here on this computer about how to get rid of these things?
I mean, there's a massive amount of information, but as you're looking through it, you click on something and it asks for to renew your security login.
Oh.
Now,
I'm
apparently
not a hacker.
Yeah, the lockdown has like there's that lockdown of all system lockdown, security crisis, re-enter login for information to verify. Basically, once you read the page and tried to click away, it's like, oh, you need to log in again.
Well, shit. We need to find someone, or we need to find the login credentials or whatever, so we can get this out of us.
I'm at a total
Before.
loss.
Okay, well, you can either go upstairs further in the clinic, or you can go outside to any of the buildings you see.
I mean, one more information, the clinic's going to have it, right?
Yeah, but there are these weird mutants going around, and
If that's what we're going to become, then maybe it's worth it.
Look, I didn't graduate in thuggery. I'm wielding the scalpel around like I'm like a medical student. I don't. We need guns, something, people to help us. Unless you think you can club down every single monster we come across.
No, I'm not Superman. I think we should go to security personally.
All right, let's do that then before we try to find our way.
Okay. Actually, as you're talking, a little instant message window pops on. Who's there? It is from a that goes out of the security login info. So yeah, it reads Hazelton 91.
I think we might have found another survivor.
Uh,
I'm gonna message him. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. It has
Yeah.
to. I'm just gonna say hello, like survivors from the clinic. What's going on?
Your patients?
Yes.
What? How long? Where you're in the I'm in security. Come here. We should talk. You feel, yeah,
I feel.
normal? Question mark.
Oh, she's asking.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but we're still us? Question mark.
Good. Come to security. I can help.
Are you gonna gun us down?
No.
Okay, good. Let's go to security. It has to be our best bet.
Would you like me to go first, and maybe you stagger behind? Maybe they take a shot. They take a shot at me instead of you. How do you want to do this?
We can. Okay, I can wait by the clinic. You try to approach. I'm fine taking the risks, but like that's very noble of you.
I don't know what to do. This is just the best I can think of. It's better for one person to be shot at than two people, I think.
Yeah, look. If you get shot, I'm gonna feel so guilty because I wanted to go to security.
Well, I'm the one who wanted to go to security. I think.
Okay. Then let's just go.
Okay. The two of you walk out of the clinic.
I'm hanging back at the clinic, in fact, to see if
Okay.
Stu gets shot.
All right. So Stu, you march out. It is night. You can smell smoke in the distance. Yeah. Again, there's a fire in the office building. A small fire. It seems to be somewhat contained. The building's, yeah. Maybe somebody's burning something inside the office, like trash can or something. And the windows broken open. Several windows in several buildings are smashed open, though, especially on the ground floor. But the security building looks intact. The body that you saw earlier is another patient. Looks mutated. Looks like he was running towards the security station and was shot. But the the lights are on. It's this little yeah. Sorry, what do you want to say?
I'm walking towards it, hands out in the open where they can see me. I'm just making steady, just move it towards it. Not trying to hide or anything like that.
All right. A woman in a lab coat that has tears in it and some spatters of blood opens up the door and come in.
Wait, I have a friend. I sit there. I try to make like some sort of motion. I don't think we worked anything out beforehand. Because
I'll just see him like, okay, it's not a security guy with a machine gun or something that's opening this door. Okay, I'll come running.
Yeah, she is holding a shotgun like kind of loosely, but she's clearly not used to that. So she's kind of okay. Oh God, come on. Urging the two of you to run in. So
I do so.
Yeah, the two of you run in, and you get in. She locks the door again. And she says,
I breathily breathe and think that's I've been hyperventilating everything, but at least I've been breathing. So it's kind of like a weird kind of like, okay, I have this mutant in my body, but I'm able to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird reflection she's having.
Yeah. Maybe this is some sort of weird nightmare, and I get to feel things a little bit harder than normal. Maybe this is all just fake. I hope. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's like, "Hi, my name is Dr. Hazleton. I'm one of the doctors, the researchers here. I vaguely remember seeing your faces. You're the newest intake. I'm sorry I don't know your names, but we've had a incident here, as you can imagine. Something unforeseen happened, and
you don't say. What the hell is the Fext symbiote?
Well, the Fex symbiote is well, it's the cure for Taz. It is
It seems like something entirely different from my perspective right now.
well, contamination in the lab mutated the symbiotes into a. They can, sort of a larva turn into a butterfly, kind of that sort of chrysalis metamorphosis. They can become aggressive parasites and mutate the host into sociopathic killers that crave spinal fluid. It seems like, um, and yeah, unfortunately, that is you probably have contaminated Fex symbiotes in your system, so they will turn parasite in somewhere between 48 and 72 hours. I'm sorry, but there is a way to make a stabilizing agent that will that will kill the symbiote. There is also a neutralizing agent, but well, it's Dr. Murney, who ran the clinic, has fled along with most of the security personnel and other anyone who wasn't killed. Unfortunately, he blamed Dr. Barker for this, and of course, it was Dr. Murney's cutting corners that caused the contamination in the first place. Dr. Barker said he was going to, whistleblow, and so Dr. Murney locked Dr. Barker in the underground lab, and he's down there, and that's also Dr. Barker's the one who can make the stabilizing agent that will it'll remove the symbiote / parasite before it turns parasite. And you'll be back to where you started. I don't know if he said he was able to make a neutralizing agent, but I don't know how. But he's down in the underground lab, and there I don't know what else is down there. So we're probably about 5-6 hours away from search and rescue showing up, because we're in an isolated area and news of this incident has been suppressed in order to give the company time to delete evidence and yeah, they probably just want to hope that me and Dr. Barker die, and any other patients, and the parasites, the infected, to escape or get killed. Yeah,
That's insane. Like, what? I'm. How did he lock up Dr. Barker?
He's somewhere down in there. I think the idea was that either Dr. Barker would get killed or he would be stuck down there, and when someone search and rescue found him, he would become the fall guy for it. So yeah, but I guess they were banking on more, getting them killed by the infected rather than guns, because guns would be a little harder to explain. I don't know.
Couldn't you just record messages, send messages out regarding the truth?
We've been cut off network wise.
There should be a phone. Oh, no cell reception.
Yeah, we're in a remote area. They specifically made sure that no cell phone towers were built nearby.
Gotta love Minnesota.
Yep. Well.
Yeah. How can we get to Dr. Barker, and what do we need?
Well, I have keys to get us open in the fence, and I can. Unfortunately, the elevator was destroyed, but the crane still works, and I'm crane certified. I can. There's a big platform attached to the crane, and I can lower you in and out of the underground lab.
Is there anything else we should be aware of regarding the dangers here?
Like, well, I could show you a map of the place. I don't have a perfect map of it, but well, let's see here. She says, yeah, ignore the red lines, by the way. Well, the red lines are there. She tells you there are access passages and things like that. So here's the map of the place. There, let's see here. Yeah. You have to figure out where he was locked up and kind of find him. And I can tell you what these places are. Unfinished, by the way, is these are open pathways. So yeah, I forgot to erase a couple of the lines, but yeah.
Right.
Well, while you're thinking about that, I'm going to get some more water. So take a quick break, and I'll be right back.
Let's see. What do we arrive at? Let's see. Operations data center. He could be there. We could have holed up in the armory if he managed to make it there. Or maybe this lab area.
Secret data. Just a good
No, I'm
little
not sure.
away from things.
It's nice of them to mark everything like this.
It is.
Right, Stu. It seems like we're in a lot of trouble.
Well, we're in it. The only way through it is, well, through it.
Yes, I guess.
The only way out is through.
Do you think she'll give us the shotgun?
Doubt it.
Damn. Not that I'm really good with weapons.
I'm not either. I just move stuff around. I've been in a couple of scuffs. I'm good at shoving people around, and that's about it. I'm usually used to moving stuff for people who allegedly aren't drug dealers.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we should fetch our things first?
I had a first aid kit. It would come in handy.
Oh, I know how to use this. Yeah, but let's hurry, but maybe do that as well.
That sounds like That sounds like a good course of action.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the club's good. But I don't know if they would keep my crowbar, but they might have it.
We're also going underground. A flashlight, something like that, and our cell phones.
Yeah,
might be good.
Yes.
All right, I'm back. So, what are y'all thinking?
Plan of action: go get our stuff because we have things that might be useful to bring underground, like a flashlight in case the lights go out, med kit, etc.
Okay. She also has a handgun she can give you with multiple clips of ammunition. So,
yeah, I think that goes to the guy who actually has a speed stat.
Yeah, well, it would make more sense. I don't mind not taking the handgun if you want it.
I mean, I'll take it if you don't want it.
I put as many points of strength just so I could be a beefy person that could be chewed on. That was my whole idea.
No, it makes sense then.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So you get the handgun. You have a club, a knife, and a handgun now in terms of weapons. And yeah, she's keeping the shotgun for herself. Weirdly enough.
Weirdly.
And all right, so the two of you go and she says basically I know how to operate the crane, so we can get into the fence. I can take you in and out, and I'll give you a radio. I can, it'll work definitely when you're in the entrance area, but when you're in the tunnels, I don't know how well it'll work. So yeah. And
do you think we can sidetrack to the patient housing and get our stuff?
Yeah, I mean, you two can. I'm staying here. I'll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Then
We'll
Yeah.
just skip on over.
Okay. All right. So the two of you leave. Are you walking between the two buildings, or you're walking closer to the fence?
Maybe closer to the fence, just
Okay.
because it's, in the outer region, and there might be less mutants wandering in that area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you're walking along the fence, you hear, a scream somewhere, and then the sound of glass shattering distantly. And as then you approach patient housing, and you the front door is swinging open, and and our fire exit door is swinging open. So and it is dark in there. The looks like there's a lot of looks like the lights have been knocked out. The ceiling lights have been knocked out.
Oh, great! Precisely the thing we were coming here for would have helped us.
Yeah.
What are there windows on the ground floor? Can we just
There are,
peek
yeah.
Can we just go around trying to peek in through windows on the outside?
Yeah, you can do that. These windows are breakable. They're not security windows, so you can break them too. They are locked, though. You cannot just open them. But yeah, you look around. Both of you had housing on the ground floor. Actually, no, it was on the ground floor. So you you can find each of your rooms. Whose room are you going to first, Stu's or Anala?
I think Stu had a first aid kit, so that seems very relevant.
Okay. The only problem is you can get it. You can find the window, but you'll have to break it. Now you do have that IV stand you can use as a club, but it'll make a lot of noise.
It's better than fumbling around in the dark.
Okay.
Wait, you could also pat it with a piece of cloth so it won't make as harsh of a sound.
That's a good idea. Am I just wearing like a hospital gown or something? Do I have enough?
You have like your civilian street clothes, but
yeah, so we can take our jacket or something.
You do not have a jacket, though.
Oh,
yeah. It's just like a shirt, so you can go shirtless and do that. Yeah, I'll let you roll for this now since it's your plan. I'll let you intelligence DR12.
All right. That's just on the money. 12.
Okay. With your advice and following your instructions, you're able to break the window without making too much noise. And you are able to crawl in very carefully and get your items.
Okay, I'll be upgrading to the crowbar, and I'll hand off the dead kit to Nola if she'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You get another shirt. In fact, you get several shirts. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So then so now it's you find Nala's room, and I guess you could try the same thing.
All right. 14. Better.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to open it up and get your items as well.
Right. Cell phone, flashlight, those both sound good?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I would have had a weapon or something like that, so those seem like the reasonable takes.
Yeah, fair enough. So the two of you are able to go back and meet up with Dr. Hazelton pretty quickly. And she leads you to the construction yard. And yeah, there are big pallets of pipes and rebar and other and tools and equipment. This place, she said, this place was like was going to be a military facility, and then the company bought it out and converted it to a lab to conduct what they called secondary research, but this is the real heart. So yeah, this place, like the circular entrance, even has blast doors at the top that are open now. So the two of you get into a platform that is connected by a chain to a crane, and the crane gently swings over the yawning gap of the. You're just over this pit that's like 80 feet, like 30 feet wide and 80 feet deep, as the crane just lowers you in. Now there are lights in here. And you can see they constructed an elevator for most people to go up and down, but it's been looks blown up, like they planted demolition charges or something to make sure no one could get out of here without someone on the surface helping them. So
And let me guess, the crane makes noise.
it does, but so Dr. Hazelwood says, like, I don't know what's down there. I don't know how many of them are down there. I don't know how many of them got loose. I don't know. I know this is a shit position, but yeah. Good luck. I'll be on the radio if you need anything.
Okay.
All right. So you're in the entrance, and you have the map. So where do you want to go?
We said he could have holed up in the armory. He could have gone to operations data center.
Well, he wasn't holed up. He was like forcibly locked into a room. He was imprisoned.
Oh, where were the? Oh, well, there are cells here.
There are, yeah. All right. So, how do you want to get to the cells? You can take. The most direct route is to go to the west, to the left, and then go down.
Yeah, there's also that whole specimen 1 monitoring.
Yeah, do you ask Dr. Hazelton about that?
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah, specimen 1 is a very dangerous. I would stay out of that room. It is self-contained. It should not have escaped. If it escaped, you would be able to hear it from the surface.
Well,
okay.
That's good.
So we should not be checking the monitoring of that specimen.
Well, that actually is blocked off. You have to get it to it from a maintenance tunnel from the secret lab to specimen 1 monitoring. That's what the red lines are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I can't fully see the map because Max and me are partially covering the bottom end of it.
Okay, let me change the layout then.
I actually can't see the top of that.
There we go. Or here, I'll just there.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you take a left down the hallway, and you're going down. Then you take a right. Both of you, I'll roll for you, can give me an intelligence check, and I'll roll for you, Stu.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, it's fine.
Everything is fine.
Yeah,
it's a secure secret lab. Everything's locked down. It should be safe. They just want to pin it.
Actually, I am a medical intern at a secretive facility. I know how to navigate my around in cases like this, and what to do when things tend to go wrong. At least what the standard responses are. So maybe I can get a reroll, an advantage.
Yeah.
Just my background.
Yeah, I'd allow that. Yeah.
Okay, that's much better. 21.
Okay. These you realize all of these cells were they wanted to use Dr. Barker as a fall guy. These cells are already contaminated or had occupants, almost all of which are still in there. So he was not held here. And with that role, but you also can hear someone. There is the sound of flesh being ripped and consumed, probably in like the little southwest corner, and you're sort of over here. But with your excellent hearing and how quiet it is down here, you can, yeah.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't have taken him into one of the cells. They would have stuck him somewhere else and then let the cells open to release all of the mutants.
Let their little pets tear them apart.
Yeah, most of the cells are empty now. A couple of them still have their specimens or bodies. But you don't see any live mutated patients or anything like that in the cells. But again, you're in the east corner and you can hear noise coming from the southwest corner. So
let's avoid that spot. I'd rather not fight anything. I put my crowbar tighter, nervously.
Okay, where to next?
Operations data center, maybe.
Okay. Are you going to go through the cells to shortcut it, or are you going to take the long route? Like you can go all the way back up and walk around and come from the north, or do you want to cut through the cells and get there faster?
We're not pressed for time. I don't really want that thing to see us. You gonna take the chance? I kind of want to take the chance to go the long way.
Okay, there you go. Let's. So you take the long way. You go back up north, and then you head to the unfinished room, which means it's still under constructions. You're not sure what they're building in there, but bearing more. Yeah, it's unfinished. And then you go south, and this is actually multiple little areas. There's a little. It's partitioned into smaller rooms. I just kind of drew a big thing. It indicates that there's a break room and briefing room. There's also a data center here. And as you are watching and you both hear let's see here. You hear a sniffing sound, and a low growl.
I've always hated dogs.
So you've definitely alerted an animal that's somewhere in this area. So what do you want to do?
I think it might be a guard dog or something like that.
It's got to be. What I'm concerned about is one of those creatures. If it's just a dog, it wouldn't really be that hard to deal with. It's just one. Is there multiple?
Okay. Let's just try to avoid it and try to search this area. Or we can go search somewhere else, but we have to look for Barker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would take you some time to search through this area. There are multiple little rooms in here. And let's see here. What did I write for operations data center? Break room, office rooms, data center. And yeah. So the two of you, it sounds like you want to start searching this room to make sure it's this area to make sure it's still intact, or that Barker is here, to see if he's here or not.
Yeah, we want to exclude the possibility he wasn't here,
okay.
Or rather that he's not locked in one of the rooms or something here.
Okay. So you start opening doors and looking in. You find the data center itself is locked, and you can hear the hum of computers that are still on. And they are grinding away, and you both are sticking together, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And a dog enters the hallway as you're checking doors, and this dog looks wrong. It is larger, it is like mastiff sized, and it has multiple like protrusions coming from its abdomen, and you can just see the ripples in its belly, and it looks extremely unstable. It opens its jaws, and they're more like shark teeth and dog teeth, and it charges at the two of you. So Well, do you want to roll for initiative, or you want to let the dog have the first attack?
I
Oh,
think I'm just so stunned at the look of this thing that I'll lose initiative.
Okay. Stu?
I hate dogs. I roll for speed. I roll for initiative. I think
All right.
I'm trying to take my turn.
Sure. All right. You go first. So you have 1 CM. It is your turn. What do you want to do? It is charging at you.
I will just make a basic attack.
All right. Well, are you using the handgun, or are you going to use the club?
Wait, Nola, do you have the handgun?
Oh, I forgot who had the handgun. So yeah, you're using the crowbar. Is that it? Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'll just swing. I'll swing it like you
All
swing a
right.
golf club.
You swing and you roll 17 with +3. That's a 20. That definitely hits. So that is a D6 damage +3 because of your bonus. And that is going to be 8 damage. Now this creature has different stats, so that does go through, but it has 10 HP, so it has 2 HP left. And you smack it on its head, and it's let's see here. It cannot, and you're already in melee with it, so it cannot charge you. So you interrupted its charge attack. So good job, but it is definitely going to bite you. And that is just going to do damage because you used your action to attack. So that is only 1 damage. So you took 1 HP. I rolled a 1. You were very lucky. And yeah. Let's see here. All right, now Nala, what do you want to do?
Let's see. Change initiative. If they've already used their turn, I cannot give him my turn, right?
How would you give him his turn? What action is that?
Change initiative under utility. Tag an ally in, allowing them to act after you. They do not gain 1
Oh
CM
yeah,
for
that one, yeah.
Yeah, that's just to help somebody out to get further up in the initiative.
Yeah, he could have done it to you, but not the other way around.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, and yeah, I think I'll just. I don't want to shoot this thing because he's in melee.
You do have a scalpel.
Yeah. Just I'll grab the scalpel and try to join in.
Yeah, sure.
The power of desperation.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
All right, you gain a CM for missing with it. If you miss an attack, you gain a CM as well. So, all right, new round. Who wants to try to go first?
I'll go ahead and let me see real quick. I've got notes. Defense for 1 combo meter. I can tough it out. So can I tough it out and attack?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
As long as you have combo meters left, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do that. You can do that as a reaction when it attacks you. So if it attacks you next, you can just say, I'm going to tough it out and do that. So we pull back up here it is. All right. So, but you're trying to go first. All right. Let me roll your initiative. Not a D30. Oh, come on, Pete. 7, you fail. So, all right. Nala, do you want to wait?
No. Right now we're in screaming combat, so I'll try to beat it. And that's 11 under 12, so nope.
Okay. So it is going to go first, and in pain, it howls an unnatural, dark howl that is a special ability that it can do, and this special ability is terrifying. So it's a DR14 soul check to avoid panicking. And so I'll roll for you, Stu.
Thank you.
So that is going to be a fail because your soul is Well, it's -1
Negative.
already. So yeah, so that's a you rolled
I get a nat 1.
Okay, cool. So you get a nat 1. That means 1, you have to exhaust the attribute or pass out. And 2, both of you failed. So it means you have a choice of dropping all handheld items or run in a random direction for 1 round. Yeah, and now you can choose to exhaust a point of soul to automatically succeed at this roll and not panic. So Stu, what do you want to do? Do you want to drop items, run, or exhaust a point of soul?
I hate dogs because I'm so scared of them. I lose another point of soul.
Okay. So now you're -2 as it terrifies you. Your heart jumps a beat, and you start trembling, but you manage to hold on, digging down deep. Nala, what about you?
I feel faint.
Okay, so you
And
pass
I
out.
lose my knife.
Okay, you drop your knife, and you also have to exhaust an attribute, since you rolled a natural 1.
Isn't that the choice of fainting?
So you faint and drop your knife. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
All right. So it's all on Stu now.
Yep.
All right. So that was its action, was to do the terrifying howl. So Stu, you can attack now.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would have 2 combo meter, right?
Let's see. You had 1 last round. You gain 1 this round. You also got attacked last round, so you actually have 3.
Okay, let me see.
So let's see here. Yeah, looking at the list, you could. It does have vulnerable +1. So you could automatically succeed with a weak hit, and you'd roll 1 on your damage. You get to add your damage bonus to your vulnerable, so that'd be 5 damage. Yeah.
Could I do weak auto hit plus stronger attack since I have 3?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
All right.
That's what
All right. So with your weak auto hit, 5 damage is enough to kill it. It only had 10 HP. Did regenerate 1 damage last round, but that went from 2 HP to 3 HP, and it ignores damage attacks that are 4 damage or less, but that's 5 damage, so that's enough.
I had faith. That's why I fainted.
So you kill the dog, the mutated dog. Good job.
And then you have to arouse Nala.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
what
sorry.
do I do? Are you okay?
Yep. Sorry, I used to have these fits, but I just guess I reflexively fainted. I just couldn't breathe properly, and then this thing. It's just. I'm sorry. I'll try to be better.
No, you're fine. You don't have to explain to me. I went to therapy. I have horrible history with dogs. Just like no.
I think I might have some issues now. Yeah. Oh, okay, but let's keep searching. Out of character, the knife, is that just gone?
No, you just dropped it. It's just like
Okay, yeah. It's just like a mid-combat. Oh shit! I have to spend an action picking it up again.
yeah. Plus,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. And you recover and you're able to search the rest of this area. Dr. Barker is not here.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
this is marked off.
Storage? It's right nearby.
So you go to storage room 1. It is locked from the outside, so you're able to unlock it. And inside, amongst a lot of mundane office and lab supplies, you see a man in a lab coat sitting on a box. He looks very eyes wide open, and he sees the two of you. He's like, "What the?"
What's up, Doc?
Are you Dr. Barker?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm one of your patients.
You're the new intake. Oh God.
Dr. Hazelton filled us in. You appear to be getting the fall for all of this, but she said you could get us undo this, and I point to my chest.
Yes. I figured out how. Yeah, there's a way to make an uncontaminated stabilizing agent that will it will stabilize you, and you'll be back to where you were before this happened. You'll have Taz, but you won't turn into a one of them.
Considering the situation, I'll take it.
I mean, there is a neutralizing agent, but I need a tissue sample from specimen 1, and that's a little. I can't ask anyone to try and get that.
Wait, there's a way to both cure Taz and remove it?
I think so.
I don't think Dr. Hazelton was clear on that. What do we need? I don't actually want to go back to breathing difficulties for the rest of my life.
Specimen 1 is incredibly dangerous, and there's no safe way to extract. You can't just get like any blood sample. You have to get brain tissue from it, and that's deep in its center mass. But if I can talk to the authorities and convince them, then they should be here in a couple hours, right? And they can do it for us, and I can, if you just get me the stuff for the stabilizing agent. I'm sure that'll keep you, that'll kill the vexed organism in you, and at this point the PA system crackles on. You can hear it in the hallway outside. It's like, Dr. Barker, I'm so glad you're alive. I was wondering where you were, but I can hear you somewhere. I can just feel you. I'm down here too, Dr. Barker, and I'm going to find you. And we'll have a very long conversation. You remember me, right? Good. I'll see you very soon, Dr. Barker. Dr. Barker kind of gets like this blank expression. Oh God, he's still alive.
Who is that?
Not a friend, I take it.
He's the an original test subject. The truth of the matter is the Fext organism was originally designed as a military project. It was a way to enhance special forces operatives who were operating for long periods of time outside of infrastructure. You put effects in them, and it secretes hormones and painkillers and suppresses pain, enhances strength and speed and endurance. And the problem is, after we surgically removed them after a few years before they turned, parasite and killed the host. We engineered a separate version of the Fext organism solely to kill Taz. And this person you just heard was a soldier who had a, type 1 Fext organism. And we thought we could put the second variant in him to cure him of Taz. Unfortunately, it seems leftover genetic material or DNA, from the type 1 altered type 2, and that's what caused the outbreak. I think his code name was Orphanim or Orphan. So Orphan is a special forces operative who was drummed out after 2 years after getting the symbiote, and then developed Taz, and we tried to cure him, and now he's gone rogue, and I think he's caused the original outbreak, and so we're trapped in here with a psychotic killer with a grudge against me.
Okay. What do you need?
The materials
for the neutralizing agent and for the stabilizing agent.
He gives you. There is a I need these three things. 2 of them you can get in the secret lab. 1 of them you can get in storage room 2. I've there I you know and then come back here. I can secure now that it's locked from this side. I have the materials here to make it. It's relatively simple. Secret lab. The lab itself is sort of compromised, but yeah, I need one chemical. Chemical A, B, and C. Chemical A is in storage 2. Chemical B and C are in the secret lab. He tells you exactly where to find them. I don't know. I mean, if you just want to, I assume Dr. Hazelton's working the crane. We could just escape and wait for rescue. And maybe they'll be nice enough to let me make something for you to cure you when they get here.
If you're going to be arrested for all of this, since Dr. Marnie is going to blame you, I'm not sure we're going to have the opportunity, unless there's something here to clear your name.
I don't know about that. I haven't really thought about that. I can't ask you to do anything, but yeah, if you give me the materials, I'll do what I can. I'll stay here because this place is, this is a pretty secure door, and I think he's erratic. He's weird. Yeah.
All right. Do you have a weapon in case he tries to breach?
I can make up I can get a glass vial of acid to throw at him.
Do you know how to use a gun?
You should keep the gun.
Okay. I'm just not good with them, but okay.
I think he'll probably target people who are moving around the complex first before he tries to hunt for me specifically.
Okay, I just didn't want to come back here and then you'd be dead.
Yeah, I think you'll I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm on the verge of a nervous breakdown myself. Yeah.
How much acid do you have? Can you spare some?
How much? No, I mean, it's in an open beaker. I don't know if you. Yeah, I can pour another vial of it, but I don't have stoppers for it. Do you want to carry a flask of acid around?
Out of character, what do you think? I think it's kind of a good idea to have something like that. I can always set it down so I don't.
All right, yeah. As long as you don't get ambushed or attacked, yeah.
Yeah. As long as you don't stumble and spill it all over yourself.
It sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, sure.
Before we leave, I'd like to sit there, take 1 HP to sit there to back up the full from the health kit.
Yeah, you can do that. The health kit has a pool of 6, starting with 6 HP, so you can mark one off, and you now have your backup at full. You have a vial of acid with you. Do you want to go to the storage 2 first, or do you want to go to the secret lab first?
Storage 2 is on the way, sort of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. The 2 of you, both of you, give me intelligence checks. I'll roll for you, Stu. You get a 6, so you see nothing.
You get 20 total.
CM, it resets to 0 after a fight. This is it's making this the combat treatments to heal in combat. Otherwise, you can just spend it as much as you want outside of combat. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
okay.
But since it has uses, does it mean that those uses are being used up by the additional combo being spent during combat, or is that just like an extra effect of using it in combat? You can gain more health then.
Well, it still counts from the pool, right? I guess I need to make that
Yeah.
clear.
So
Yeah.
it's like 5 out of 6, and you can spend more in a hurry, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to, yeah, that's it. You have to spend more to get a hurry. All right. So you hear, all right. So you make your intelligence check there.
Yep.
And you hear the sound of metal on concrete behind you, coming from the north. So you're like, you walk down here. You're sort of past the entrance, and you can hear the sound of stone on metal coming from north as you're heading towards storage 2. What do you want to do?
Someone's following us. Let's sneak to the entrance and see who it is.
So not go straight to storage 2, but to bypass and go to the entrance.
Yeah, but basically backtrack just a bit to
Okay.
go to the entrance, sound like we were going towards storage 2, and then silently sneak to the entrance and see if anybody's following us.
Okay. Wait, so so you're here at the intersection, so you're going to the entrance now?
Yeah, because we were
Yeah.
passing the entrance, right?
Yeah,
So we just walk as if we're moving to
Yeah.
storage 2,
Okay.
then we sneak back to the entrance if
Okay.
possible. If that doesn't make sense, then yeah, I was just like, it's a very classic case of if you backtrack a bit.
Okay.
When someone is trailing you, you backtrack a bit, you sound like you're going somewhere else, and you just sneak off to the side and see who's passing you.
Okay, yeah. Your backtracking works, and you see the cover art. You see this guy down the hallway.
Oh, lovely. Again, sanity checks. Really could use them right now.
You're just making them in real life. It's fine. Yeah.
I should bet them.
Yeah. So yeah, he has a knife, and he actually has several knives, and he is angling one up to throw. So this is from a ranged perspective. So we will go into initiative. Weirdly enough, it's an action thing. So
yeah, I was gonna say, how did he spot us or realize what was going on? But with all of those eyes, yeah, he probably saw us.
Yeah. Got a couple of noses too there. Stu, do you want to try and go first?
I try to go first.
Right.
Desperately try to go first.
You do not. What about you?
Nope. 11. Again.
All right. All right. So he is going to throw a knife. And let's see here. That will do. Do you want to try to dodge that, Stu, or are you just going to take the damage?
About that glass of acid, what happens if I dodge? Do I just wash it on myself?
Oh yeah, if you dodging with the acid, you'll be at disadvantage with dodging, so you have to roll twice and take the worst of the two. Good point.
Yeah, I dodge.
Okay. All right. And
I'm not thinking about it right now.
Well,
you actually make
dodging.
it. Yeah. So you dodge out of the way. You manage to only 1 or 2 drops comes out and doesn't and sizzles on the floor. But the knife goes wide. So that was your action. You gain 1 CM for being attacked. And Nala, what do you want to do?
Handgun time.
All right. Roll to attack.
Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, about that. All
right, you miss. And yeah.
How does counterattack work?
That is a melee only thing, so you cannot. I believe. Let me. Let's see.
It says weapon range.
Yeah, within weapon range. So if you had a ranged weapon out, you could have countered. Yeah. So yeah, actually, you could have counterattacked since you had a thrown weapon and he had a thrown weapon, but you would have taken the attack. So
also, I don't think we had combo meter.
That's true. You did not until you got attacked. So you did not have your combo meter until the attack resolved. So you didn't have. So yeah. So that's a good point. So next time he attacks you, you can counterattack by throwing the acid at him. But you would have taken the damage, and he would have taken the damage. So new round. Let's see here.
Time to roll them bones, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Stu, you roll
gotta-
natural 1 or natural 5, and yeah.
I roll a natural 1. It has a scene changed. Do I get the new scar activation?
Well, your scar activation. What does it do? Scars. Invoke a scar. No, scars only. That only works for the number of scars you have. You only have 1 scar, so you only have to worry about 1 natural 1. So after that, you're fine. Yeah. You can also
Okay, so it's 1 per game.
Yeah.
Not 1 per scene.
Yeah. The bonds
yeah.
or sorry, not a bond. She's your background is once per scene. So all right, so he's gonna go first. So it is yeah, it'll do the same thing. Takes out another knife and throw at you. Let's see how that works. So do you want to spend your CM and counterattack?
Counterattack, please.
All right. So throwing that's going to be a base attack. So that's Dex, obviously, throwing the acid. So let's see how you do. But you have a +2 in speed, correct?
Yes.
You do. So yeah, you do hit, actually. So that's awesome. But he hits you with a knife. So
that's not so awesome.
Yeah. Wow. I've literally only rolled
Stu,
ones.
Are you blessed?
Okay,
Did you
yeah.
Are you blessed by the god of moving stuff?
Yeah.
I'm used to dealing with drug dealers and stuff. They throw throwing knives at me all the time.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's it. All right, so I'm going to treat this as a Molotov cocktail, except it doesn't set things on fire. So it will do 1d6 damage to it for 4 damage, which so it starts burning it.
I imagine it's very effective against something with that many eyes on its flesh.
Yeah, it screams. And Nala, of course, Stu used his action to counterattack.
Yeah. Have I run out of bullets yet?
No, actually, I'm going to change that to say you only if you crit fail that. So yeah, yeah.
Well, I did.
Oh, you did crit fail in the attack. I thought that was initiative.
Oh no, initiative was just
okay. Yeah, so if you crit fail, yeah, you need to reload. So Hazelton did give you another ammunition, so you can reload this round.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you reload. So new round.
Yeah, frantically just whipping around trying to figure out. Okay, how did you reload guns now again?
So new. You're both trying to go first again. So let's see your Stu. You do get to go first. Nala, do you want? Yeah, or Nala?
No, I don't.
All right, what do you want to do, Stu?
So we're in the entranceway, or
you're in the hallway. This is happening the hallway to the west of the entrance. So
are there any things to duck behind? Can we take cover? I don't think charging is a great idea.
Not in the hallway. The hallway's pretty clear. You'd have to duck into the entrance or run to the south of the storage room. But if you're pretty close to the entrance, you could duck in there and get out of sight. But there's no cover for you there or in this hallway. Yeah.
I don't know if I can affect another character. Can I try to get Nola to come to the safety of the corner at least? Some cover.
Yes, you're just trying to get out of range, out of sight. Yeah, you could. I mean, Nola will be able to see you.
Yeah, I don't want to bum rush this thing. I don't think that's a great idea.
Okay. All right. So you get out of the way. It gets to go next, and Nala, you can see it runs to the north and then to the east, and then you lose sight of it. It didn't like being burned with acid, so it's dealing with that.
Right. Let's
hurry.
Move and hurry then.
Okay, combat over. Your combat meter resets to 0, and the two of you run to storage 2. And you start searching, and let's see here. Both of you can give me intelligence checks to try and find it fast.
19.
Yeah, weirdly enough, Nala's very good at finding chemicals in.
Like she's being asked to do this a lot at her job at Parasol.
Yeah, weird. And as you do that, I assume you're going to the secret lab next.
Yeah, still
all right.
running, really.
All right. All right, when you get there, you have time to get there and turn the corner, and you see this massive underground lab, all kinds of mad science shit, and then the lights go out.
I take up my flashlight and swear.
Yep.
Fucking damn it.
The PA crackles on before it does. Actually, the PA crackles on. You just hear, "I'll see you in the dark," and then the lights flick off. So you think that the soldier got to the utilities room and shut the power off. So cool. So now you're in the dark. You have a flashlight, and that's it. So, well, you also have a cell phone. Yeah.
I can give the flashlight to Stu and use the cell phone myself.
All right.
All right.
So the two of you, start searching, and you're not very good at searching, Stu.
12 on the dot.
All right.
Oh.
And let's see here. So you're searching through the lab, and it takes you some time, to find chemicals B and C. Yeah, did you have a question?
Could I have used my background for just being a mover of weird things and know where people sit there stash odd chemicals, because I'm usually used to dealing with drug dealers.
Sure, I'll let you reroll. Oh, okay. So yeah, actually, you're both very good at. You're much better at finding chemicals now.
Respective backgrounds are really helping us out here.
Yeah. And as you do that, I need to make another one. And this one is a roll that you fail for intelligence. Nala, go ahead and give me an intelligence roll.
All right. 19.
19. All right, so here's what's going to happen. Nala, you have an action. You turn and you see the soldier right behind Stu. He is a very sneaky, stealthy special forces ninja guy, and he has a big old K-bar knife ready to stab Stu in the back. What are you going to do as your one action?
I'm going to flash him with my cell phone because he has lots of eyes.
Okay. The cell phone. Yeah. All right. That is a stunt. That is going to be very difficult because you're far away. So that is a DR 18 intelligence check.
Oh, maybe this wasn't the best choice. Nope. Only 10.
All right.
Behind you.
Yeah. So he gets to go next. You are still surprised for this action. And it will do a d6 damage. That does 4 damage to you. And now, because it's a melee attack, he has a special thing. You have to make a strength save to avoid being stunned, which you fail. Now you can exhaust a point of strength to not be stunned.
I'm going to. I'll exhaust strength.
All right, so your strength bonus now goes down to +2 instead of +3. But you're not stunned, which is good because he has a special action he can do to characters who are stunned. But you do take 4 damage. Now we're going to go into combat as you're now in. So basically, the soldier is in melee with you, Stu, and Nala is behind you. at a range distance. So, yeah, do you want to go first? Try to go first. Oh yeah, you also gained a CM for being attacked, so you already have one. So Stu, do you want to try and go first?
Trying to think. Yeah, why not?
All right. All right, that does not work. Nala, do you want to try and go first?
Yes, because of the whole situation.
It is a whole situation.
Yep, failed as well.
All right, it is going. Weirdly enough, he is going to attack again.
Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it always to try to go first.
So, yeah, do you want to try to defend against this attack, Stu, or counterattack? You do have one CM, or you can just make a normal defend roll. Let's see, pull up the.
Well, the crowbar has a special ability where I take advantage on melee defense.
That is true.
up?
Yeah. You will get to roll twice with strength.
So I'm defending.
All right, you defend. You defend really well. You managed to block the knife with your crowbar as it bears down on you. So, Nala.
I really shouldn't be shooting into melee.
There are no rules for not shooting into melee, so I believe.
From an in-character perspective.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I will try to get up with a knife.
Okay.
So sadly, I can't backstab him because he sees me coming.
Yeah, I mean, actually, you can use that as take a stunt. So to set up for, let me find the. Yeah, let's.
Oh, actually, true. I could try to give combo points to Stu with maneuver, for example. That's probably wiser. How do we beat this guy? I'm going to try to analyze him.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, roll.
Okay. And that one doesn't help, really, does it?
No, but you do get one CM.
Hooray!
And yes, Stu, you gain one CM for being attacked. And so now we begin another round. Let's see here. And Stu, you do get to go first. You did roll.
So
okay, I'll check myself.
So
nope.
Yet again, I.
All right. So at this point, Stu, I think you have 3 or 4 CM.
He took 4, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he took 4 damage, so you're down to
and he
1.
was at full.
Yeah. So, and he took 1 damage earlier from that thrown knife. So you're taking 5 damage total. So I think you're down to 4 HP.
Yes.
You're at 4 HP, and I think you have 4 CM.
Do we have the chemicals?
I will say you do. Each of you has one. One of you has 2 of them. One of you has 1 of the chemicals.
Nala probably has 2.
Yeah, that's fair. So, yeah.
I'm at a loss.
I mean, remember, you have to tough it out. So even if he stabs you, you can't maybe survive it.
Let's see here. You can also you have a flashlight. You can try to blind the enemy.
That's not my notes. So what does blinding do? I would like to try to do.
Yeah, it's in the main PDF. So flashlights.
Yeah, if I switch this way, I'll probably lose my microphone again.
Oh yeah. So the you can highlight an enemy. Takes an action, requires no roll. All allies gain +2 to hit one particular enemy to your next turn. So Nala would gain a +2 to hit it. Blind enemy takes an action, treat it as a stunt, make a DR12 speed check. If successful, all allies gain advantage when defending against the enemy's attack until the character's next turn.
Doesn't he have advantage anyway, thanks to his crowbar?
Yeah, that's true. So those actually, let's see here. I would rule that you could gain, you could blind to stun them for 1 round. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can't just permanently stun the enemy though by shining a light on its eyes. So yeah, so it wouldn't actually work. So the flashlight really wouldn't work for you. Actually, rules as written. Again, we're playtesting. So it does have vulnerable. It does have vulnerable +3 now because of the acid, because it burned off a few extra ticks. Just so you know.
So can I get 2 different things from 2 separate columns?
Yes,
Like,
you can. As long as you have the CM, you can mix and match. This is a menu.
I would like to weak auto hit and auto defend.
Okay, yeah. There you go. So
I just
yeah,
swipe at 'em.
so yeah, you swipe at him. So you do 1 +2 strength, +3 vulnerable, so 6 damage to him by bashing him in the leg with your crowbar. And then he will attack you, and so you succeed on the defense roll. And yeah, he tries to stab you, and you defend against him. And so he's up to vulnerable +4 now, and he's taken some damage. So then Nala, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I did say I was trying to stab him, but then I nat 1 again. No, not this time. But
okay, last round.
What happened? What was there anything that happened then regarding the knife or something?
No, the knife is stable. The knife is fine. Yeah, like the crit
Okay,
fail. You only crit fail once. So
yeah, okay, stabby, and I fail again. I'm really the escort character here, like the NPC you're supposed to be guiding around to help you with stuff or the story. So
All
yeah,
right.
I can help.
All right, new round. Let's see here. Stu, let's see if you go first. You
he does.
do.
12.
Yes, 12. And Nala?
Sorry. You know what? I'll just take the combo and let him go first.
All right.
I've been failing literally every speed.
No, that's fair. All right, so Stu, you're up first.
I guess I'll just take a normal swing at him and try to tough it out.
Okay. All right. You miss. So you gain 1 CM from that. Then he will attack you. And you will tough it out. So he does 4. And then you will reduce that by 6. So yeah. And
that knife went right through the boot, or it went right through my shirt.
Yeah. Exactly. You don't take any damage, so you don't have to make a strength check to avoid being stunned. So yeah. Let's see here.
Stu has protagonist powers. Like, he is an actual protagonist, but he has protagonist powers.
Yeah. I might have to reduce that so you can't
It's abusable.
Yeah, it is again, this is what playtesting is to show about. So okay. I might reduce that to like reduce an attack's damage by 1 instead of 1d6.
Or 1d3.
Yeah. Well, I want to have 1d3s. I'm trying to avoid that D3. Well, I already have D3s for unarmed. I have to think about it, but we'll keep it a 1d6 because that's what we're doing. Again, playtesting. So now it's your turn.
Okay, let's try to I'm trying to think a bit. Yes, I will do assist. Give nearby ally 1 combo meter and advantage on the next d20 roll.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to distract him, and I guess I have to do an action anyway. So that's just a standard attack, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's distracted because I stabbed him in the back. That makes sense.
Roll damage. It's +6, I believe. Or no, +5. Yeah, D6 +5 because he has vulnerable 5.
Okay. That's 4.
Yeah. Well, 9 actually.
9. Sorry, yeah.
So yeah, you stab the shit out of him. He howls in pain. New round. Let's hear Stu. I'll see if you go first. You do get to go first. Nala, you're gonna wait.
I'll try this time.
Okay.
Yes, actually.
Okay. So Stu, you get to go first.
I have 2 combo meter, right?
Yes.
I would like to make stronger attack and tough it out before it's patched out. And further, why not? I can now. Why not?
Yeah. All right. So you go ahead and make your attack. You get an advantage on this because of the assist, which is good because you roll a natural 1 and then you roll the hit. Yeah. So let's see your D6, and then it's +6 now. So 11. Yeah. He is teetering. He's almost dead. So yeah. And then Nala.
I should have 2 combos, so I'll do a weak auto hit.
Okay. So he's that's +7 damage with 1, so 8 damage. That'll kill him. As the 2
I stab him in the neck with the scalpel and twist.
So basically, the 2 of you are just ripping and tearing into this mutated soldier with a crowbar and scalpel as he screams, and the 2 of you work him over. Yeah.
Question: Can I take the cable and give to the doctor as a souvenir?
Sure.
I don't want it. I just want to him. Hey, we took care of it. Here you go.
Okay.
But
so yeah, with that, you're able to grab the chemicals and get to the doctor, and he's able to make the stabilizing agent for you.
Unless we want to go tangle with specimen 1, but for the playtesting purposes, we're probably nearing the end now anyway.
It's up to you if you want to try and tackle the. I do have him statted out, and you can take a swing at him, but yeah.
How does Stu feel about chronic wrist pains for the rest of his life?
Ibuprofen's like candy.
All right.
That's fair. That's fair. I can take pain pills. I can, not be very active otherwise in life.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like COPD, sort of.
Yeah.
Maybe some other medical miracle will come along. Parasol is working on some interesting stuff, so.
All right. So if you're done, the Dr. Barker makes the stabilizing agent. You can feel the thing inside of you die, and he's like, it's going to be unpleasant. It's going to be absorbed into your body, and you're going to feel like shit for the next couple of days, but you'll live. Who knows, maybe we'll come up with another treatment for Taz. And
given how those combined in that soldier, I think I'll be fine, thanks.
Yeah.
So
just to show you what you would have had to fight if you wanted the neutralizing agent, it's this thing. Flesh monster, 20 HP, regenerates 8 HP a round, attacks twice a round, and can grab people and eat them. And also gets to lash out as free actions. So
the regeneration thing. I guess covering the soldier with acid was a really good move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. And so that's Alienation of the Flesh. Last time I ran it was with 5 players, and so I had way more mutated patients to throw at them. Max, what did you think of the scenario and the system?
I had fun. It's been a very long time since I've played a role-playing game, and taking a phone, not the best way to do it. I'm glad that I had notes, though.
Yeah. Cool. And Scribbly?
It's very interesting with the combo meter, but you tend to spend it before you get up to the high numbers, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's intentional too, because,
I like being able to
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and
I enjoy being able to split out my moves from the combo meter list.
Yeah. And I guess there's certain things that could reduce your total combo meter that we never really saw much effect of, like if you get too many wounds or scars.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
going to cap like your max combo meter if you're injured, or like probably if you don't have the appropriate background, you can't even, like, civilians can only get to 3 combo meter or something like that. So I'll definitely cap it later on. I just have it unlocked right now. Like only a soldier or some sort of badass would have a full access to the full 6 meter. But a lot of it would, different items and things like that.
I read that frightened hair can reduce it as well. And like, at what point weren't our characters to some degree frightened? Like, when would that have taken effect? Was it like a special monster effect that would have made us frightened?
Yeah, there are monster abilities that reduce CM that came up with a lot in the first playtest, but yeah, that's fair. It's still experiment is still playtesting it. The scenario worked good. Any comments on the scenario itself?
The scenario is interesting. It's the usual of we find the solution wherever we go, but it paints like the picture of how we move through it. Like we got to find the cells, we got to find Barker holed up in a storage, which is actually where I thought it was, but it wouldn't make sense for necessarily to presume that he was in one of those. So we went with the cells and the officers first, I guess.
Yeah, I like if you like in the other playtest I ran of this, players went to the armory first to get riot shields and stuff like that. And again, there were like 5 players, so it was a lot more
Punchy combat-y than sneaky try to survive.
Yeah, and the like players had to spend a lot of cheat fate not to die and that kind of thing. So Yeah,
I was surprised we didn't end up that with Stu. Also, Stu was I don't know if Stu had some kind of like aggro feature or something. I don't think I ever was targeted first.
I figured Stu, big beefy guy, he would be the first target. So I probably should have had another encounter with like multiple patients. So each had at least one adversary to deal with. But one was a challenge for 2 of you. So there's a different dynamic when there's the action economy changes.
If both of us would have fainted or something against the dog or gone down, how would cheat death work out? Cheat fate, sorry.
Yeah, cheat fate. I mean, if both of you pass out, it's just game over. Because, like, I probably would have made rolls to see how many times it would have tried to maul you before you woke up. So you would have tried to burn off probably multiple cheat fates to pretty quickly.
Yeah, it would have made more sense to me if you just crossed a cheat fate then, and okay, you wake up immediately or something like that. But
I probably
want to play it then.
I don't know. I have to think about that. Even haven't had players. If everyone passes out in the combat, it's kind of a game over sort of thing. So
it's not something you would normally do in character, but the character I was playing, it made sense, and he was a beefy guy, and it was only one enemy, so
for real.
But he could have ended up being killed, and then I was just unconscious on the floor. So it was interesting to think about, at least.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Any other comments or anything? So cool. I do plan to finish writing this up and getting better maps for it and all that jazz, and publishing this with a lot more notes and random encounters and more description of the buildings and stuff like that. But this helps. But like I want the scenario is being stalked in a dungeon by mutated special forces guys with too many eyes, and like it's going to be based on the number of players. Like there'll be like up to 3 of these guys chasing after players. Since there were only 2 players, I didn't want to have like 2 or 3 special forces dudes coming after you. That would have been a little overkill. But
I was wondering
that makes more sense if you have a full party.
I was wondering if he was inspired by the mercenary dude from Parasite Eve.
I've not played. I know of Parasite Eve. I've not played it though.
There's just a mutated super soldier who jumps around with a big K-bar and attacks you.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I mean, obviously, this is influenced by survival horror games like Resident Evil, but like,
I'm going to post a picture of the character.
Okay.
Yeah, this is very Resident Evil coded, to be fair.
Yeah, for real.
Cool. One thing, when you started us out in the clinic, if you want people to like search through the clinic and stuff, maybe stop them on the third floor so they kind of have to go through the building.
Yeah, I wanted it on the ground floor because I like the clinic is optional. Like the main thing is the underground dungeon.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So it's more like how completionist you want to be. Like you can get like I'm gonna make a player version of the map or have a player version of the map that doesn't show the secret entrances and stuff like that, so you can like discover the secret data archive and like get evidence of the company's malfeasance, so you can
I think if you want people to do that, it needs to be more front and center that this is something they should be doing or could be doing, because like the obvious thing our characters are going to be obsessed about is curing themselves from the parasite. Symbiote / So you have to give them some kind of motivation that, okay, maybe they can sue the company if they gain the thing. So even if they are, struggling with tasks, at least they have money, and stuff like that.
I just put it there in case someone's like, I don't want to just live. I want to get revenge. Like let's fucking get their secret data or so, whatever. It's just a plot device for GMs to work in, especially if they want to put it in an existing campaign. Like I'm also going to dual stat this for Cthulhu Eternal, so you could work it into like a Delta Green campaign or something like that. So cool. Yeah, good input. Good input. I'm definitely going to adjust some things on the game based on this. But hopefully I get the scenario out on PDF next month. I'll do another actual run of this with the RPPR crew. So that'll be something to look forward to. So cool. Well, thank you so much for being supporters of RPPR. And so much. I had a lot of fun running this. I hope you all had fun too.
This was very enjoyable.
Good. Sorry, were you saying something, Max?
I was agreeing. I had fun.
Great. I'm happy to hear it. And if you want to, if you're listening to this, if you want to join in this, I run games every month on the RPPR Patreon. That's patreon.com/RPPR. You also get access to a lot of podcasts and other scenarios I've written for the like I have, the Labyrinth Signal, and other scenarios like Darkfield, which is an original modern horror scenario. You can listen to an actual play of it on here. Fifth scenario, Mouse Ritter, another modern horror scenario. We just have a lot of cool stuff on here. And it keeps RPPR running. So please. And we're raising prices October 10th. So join now to lock in your original price. So, but anyways, that's all I got for today. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.